All right, let's talk about two little words that trip up so many people. So and to. I know they look almost the same, they sound similar, but what they mean, totally different. We're going to clear this up for good today.
Okay, look at these two sentences. This movie was so good, and this movie was too good. Now, one of those is a massive compliment, right? But the other one, it actually sounds like a complaint. How wild is that? One tiny letter completely flips the meaning. So what's really going on here? Let's break it down.
Okay, first up, let's tackle so. This is the easy one. Just think of so as your friendly, positive word. It's kind of like a volume knob for whatever word comes next. It just turns up the intensity.
So what does it actually mean? It just means very, that's it. To a great degree. It's an amplifier. It takes a word like good and just makes it stronger, like really good. It doesn't change the basic idea, it just boosts it.
Let's use an example. Imagine you say, the soup is so hot. What are you really saying? Well, you're saying it's very hot. You got to be careful, maybe blow on the spoon a little, and this is the key part, you can still eat it. The heat is intense, for sure, but it hasn't crossed the line. It's not a deal breaker. So if you're going to remember just one thing about so, let it be this simple rule. So just means very. That's it. You can literally swap very in for so in your head and the sentence will make perfect sense. Super easy, right? All right, now let's switch gears and talk about our other word, to. If so is that volume knob turning things up, to is like a big red warning light. It's a signal that we've gone past a good point and now we've got a problem.
And the definition is super important here. It means more than is needed or more than is possible. See, this isn't just about something being strong or intense. It's about it being excessive. There's a limit to what's good. And when you use to, you're saying we've blown right past that limit.
Think about it like this. If a bag is so heavy, yeah, you might have to grunt a little, use some muscle, but you can probably still lift it. But what happens if the bag is too heavy? Well, the results are simple. You can't lift it. The weight has become a problem that stops you from doing what you want to do.
So here's the second simple rule to lock into your brain. If so means very, then to means a problem. That's the secret. Whenever you see or hear the word to, your brain should immediately start looking for that negative result. It's too hot to drink. It's too heavy to lift. It's too expensive to buy. See, there's always a problem attached.
Okay, we've broken them down one by one. Now for the main event. Let's put them head to head, side by side, so this difference becomes absolutely crystal clear.
This is it, right here, the whole thing, boiled down. On one side, you've got so, which is all about emphasis, making something very strong. And on the other side, you've got to, which is about having an excess of something, and that excess creates a problem. So one is just a description, but the other is a barrier. It stops you.
Let's go back to our soup because it's the perfect example. If the soup is so hot, the situation is manageable, right? You can still drink it. But if the soup is too hot, what happens? The consequence is final. You cannot drink it. It's impossible. That one little word completely changes the entire story.
All right, we have covered a lot, but it all comes down to two simple things. Let's wrap this up and make sure these rules stick with you because they're going to solve this so versus to puzzle for good.
Here they are, the two golden rules. Seriously, just lock this in. If you're just emphasizing something, making it stronger, use so. If you're talking about a problem, something that stops you in your tracks, use to. So equals very, to equals a problem. That's literally all you need to remember.
So here's a little challenge for you as you go about your day. Think about something you did, maybe your work or a workout. Was it so challenging, tough, but you pushed through and got it done? Or was it too challenging, meaning you hit a wall and it was actually impossible to finish? The way you answer that question tells you everything you need to know. Hope this helps.